Welcome back to Butterfly Effect Tarot. My name is Lorraine, and today's topic is how will others view and perceive you this year? There are going to be three piles, and the timestamps for each pile will be in the description box in the comment section below. If the reading and the messages resonate, please feel free to like and subscribe. Of course, to my subscribers and returning viewers, as always, I am grateful for your support and positive energy. For newer viewers, you may feel free to return to my channel after this video. There are other topics, videos, and readings there as well. But other than that, let's go ahead and get into each one of your messages. Welcome to your reading pile 1 regarding how will others be viewing and perceiving you this year of 2025. So I've already pre-shuffled. Generally, I do pull 5 cards, but in your case, 7 cards came out. So I will identify the cards that came through, and then we will get into the messages. So the first card out is the Two of Swords. It's followed by the Nine of Wands. And then we have the Eight of Cups, followed by the Moon card. And then we have the Queen of Swords, followed by the Four of Swords. And the final card out is the Chariot. Bottom of the deck energy is the Hermit. So quite a few different messages coming through. So the main message here, though, because I'm going to get into each one, but the main one here is how others will be viewing and perceiving you this year. Based on the Two of Swords coming out in the beginning and the Chariot in the end, others are going to be viewing you and seeing you go through a glow up. Okay, there's going to be some sort of a shift in your energy. And again, I'm going to go into how this is, which area of your life this is going to take place in. But there's going to be an energy of freedom, success, and victory. You know, you're going to be going from the Two of Swords of being stuck, stagnant, having fears, doubts, anxiety, in any situation you're in. And then you're going to be moving into the Chariot at the end where you're going to have victory, control, discipline, ambition. Going to be feeling yourself in a sense of being able to overcome any obstacle and embarking on a journey to victory and success. And others of you, you have already started this journey, but for some of you or most of you, you're moving into this. So, how this will apply and what area of your life this will apply in. For some of you, this could be your finances. For others of you, this could be romance, or it could be just connections with family and friends. For others of you, this could be in your career path, choosing a career, changing a career, leaving a job, buying a new car. For some of you, this could just be life, right? Like maybe you have just felt like you've had no control in your life. Your life has been stuck in every area. It's not going anywhere, and you could have been feeling hopeless and just not able to make a decision or choose a direction. And this year, that's changing based on these cards, and people are going to be observing this. Even if they can't see the transformation that's happening, it's like they're going to be able to see the end result, right? Like maybe they see you in the Two of Swords where maybe it looks like nothing's happening in your life, but then with the Chariot at the end, it's like now they see you in your power. So, no matter which story this is, no matter which dynamic this is for you or what situation this is for you, the messages that I'm going to go into applies. So, of course, apply it to your situation as necessary. Now, with the Two of Swords and the Nine of Wands coming out, Two of Swords is being stuck and stagnant, fear, not moving forward, feeling like there's no direction, having a difficult decision to make and not knowing which one to choose. For some of you, this could be a situation or a decision you've made in the past that you were stuck on regarding your money or what have you, a career, a job, or a relationship. Maybe leaving something. You've been stuck on that. Some of you have left something behind or someone, and it's like maybe there's been some suppressed emotions and fears, anxieties, and doubts, or just finding yourself reflecting a lot on the situation, and maybe it's kept you stuck in that situation like you couldn't move forward. For others of you, you found yourself in financial binds and you feel like you haven't been able to move forward with the Nine of Wands coming out. You know, that's being strong, that's having strength, that's being guarded, that's overcoming something, having to have courage to overcome it and making you stronger. But it's been a journey, it's been a battle, and you've not known how to get out of this financial rut. For others of you, you wanted to make a career change or start a new career, start a new business. And maybe there's been a fear, concerns about maybe leaving the career you're in now because it's comfortable and it's stable and not knowing what the outcome would be if you shift. For something like buying a new car, you maybe have been looking at your budget and seeing how will it happen or not knowing how to make it happen. You know, with the Eight of Cups coming out after the Nine of Wands, the Eight of Cups is the energy of moving away from something. It's the energy of moving out of situations, circumstances, or, environments that have kept you stagnant. Because for some of you, you could simply be feeling stuck because of the environment you're in and the energies around you. They could be, keeping you in an energy where you're having to feel guarded all the time. This could be a work environment. This could be a relationship. If you're in your finances, you could just feel on guard because you're afraid or you're nervous about how things are going to go. With the Eight of Cups, it's like you're walking away from that because the Moon card comes out after, and that does represent fear and anxiety, worry, doubts as well. It also represents, secrets, hidden enemies, and truths. So when the Eight of Cups comes out with the Moon card, this is you overcoming that. This is you finally walking away from, past energies. This is leaving the past behind. So this is you walking away from, being in your head, being stuck on past connections, past energies, finding yourself living in fear and doubt to the point where you can't think clear enough to get out of the situation you're in or to start a new situation or to pursue the dreams and goals that you want or to start dating again. Well, we have the Queen of Swords coming out after the moon. The Queen of Swords represents clarity. She represents being empowered, setting boundaries, someone who is very guarded, someone who's very protective of her energy. But this is definitely somebody that knows what she wants and she pursues it swiftly. There's no doubt, there's no concerns. This is also someone who has a voice. The Queen of Swords is about our mental energy and it's about communication. So this is somebody who speaks her truth. So as I mentioned, some of you could have a lot of repressed emotions, depending on what situation this is for you, that have kept you stuck in your mind, in your heart, in your energy. And with the Queen of Swords, some of you are going to be speaking up, right? You're going to be speaking up to people, situations, or whatever this is that has you stuck. You're going to be standing your ground. And this year, people are going to see you empowered, very no nonsense, very focused, very ambitious, very much knowing what you want and taking action to go towards it without fears. A lot of you are facing your fears this year. A lot of you are overcoming fears of the past and things of the past that have kept you stuck or kept you in an energy of not wanting to move forward out of fear of being hurt again or finding yourself in a worse position or a situation again. Because with the Queen of Swords, she has become guarded because of what she's been through. And mind you, it doesn't matter if you're male or female, the Queen of Swords is just the energy. But this is the energy of someone who's been hurt, they've been deceived, they found themselves, having a lot of painful endings or lack or loss. And this puts you in an energy of being defensive and guarded. And in this case, there's nothing wrong with that. But especially when the Four of Swords comes out after the Queen of Swords, the Four of Swords is about taking a time out. Okay, this is about taking a break. This is about you recovering. There, a lot of you, your health is getting ready to recover. This is where the glow up energy comes in because we do have the Nine of Wands, which is being physically strong and having inner strength. And then, of course, you have the Four of Swords. This is resting, mental energy, like your mind's getting a rest, your body's getting a rest. You're finally being able to relieve stress. Some of you may find yourself meditating more. Some of you may find yourselves exercising more, starting a new routine. As I stated, there's going to be a very much a strong discipline here, and others are going to see this energy. Even if they don't see the transformation that you go through behind the scenes, they're going to see the results, right? So, like, for example, for those of you who are in hermit mode, because hermit is at the bottom of the deck. Some of you could have been in hermit mode and you're already out of it. But for majority of you, you're in hermit mode, working on yourself, healing. When you come out of this energy of hermit mode after overcoming whatever this is, you're going to be in this Queen of Swords, Four of Swords, Chariot energy. You're going to look rested. If you're working out, people are going to start to notice a difference in your energy. Your glow is going to be different. Maybe the foods you're eating are going to be different. There's going to be a lot of focus on self. With the Hermit card here and the Nine of Wands of the self, the Four of Swords, the Queen of Swords, that's an independent energy. Okay, so a lot of you this year, people are going to see you more focused on yourself, more focused on your own dreams, your own goals, more focused on enjoying life, more focused on achieving and getting back the power that you have felt like you've lost or lacked all this time. There's going to be, with the Chariot, this is victory and success. So it's like with the Queen of Swords, you're going to find some sort of clarity. As I stated with the Moon, this is about secrets a lot of times. So with the Queen of Swords coming out, there's a truth or something that's going to be coming to the light. There's something that you didn't, for some of you, that you didn't know that may have kept you in this Two of Swords, stagnant energy. And then with the Queen of Swords, you're going to become enlightened to something, Or this is just you tapping into your intuition and following it. Because the moon card is also our intuition, our imagination, our dreams, our goals. It's the unknown. So it's like you're facing your fears and you're stepping into this Queen of Swords energy and deciding that you're going to move through life without fears. You're going to overcome and move away from past energy and over and figure out a way to make things happen for yourself. Because with the Chariot, this is where we jump in the driver's seat and we take control. We steer the chariot in the direction we want to go. It's about a journey. It's about having victory, success, and freedom. So a lot of you are finding freedom, and others are going to view you and perceive you. They're going to see this. If this is a car situation, for example, for some of you, people may not know what's going on behind the scenes, but maybe with that moon card, there's something that you're going to have an epiphany moment about, or something that's going to be made known to you about how you may be able to get a car. And then with the Queen of Swords, you're going to make a decision, and you're going to, with the Four of Swords, contemplate and reflect on how to move forward. And then with the Chariot, you're going to take immediate action to get your car. If this is a career move, a lot of you are going to make a decision with the Queen of Swords, and then with the Four of Swords, you're going to contemplate, rest, relax, recover mentally, emotionally, physically. And then you're going to jump into this Chariot energy and take action towards victory and success in this career path, whether this is starting a business, writing a book, whatever you've been on the fence about, wherever you've been stuck in your life about. There's clarity coming in, and people are going to see the results of this. So your circumstances may change. If this is finances, for example, people may see you now with money, right? And it may look like you're going out eating more, or you're dressing a certain type of way now because you have more money, or your energy has changed where your confidence is more boosted and there's more stability. Maybe if you're someone who's had to borrow money, or have been open about your financial situation being off balance, people are going to notice a shift in that, where you're not borrowing money, or you're paying back the money that you've owed. Some of you may get a job opportunity. Some of you may start a business. Again, with the Chariot, this is you creating opportunities for yourself. Some of you may even start dating again, right? With the Queen of Swords, she is single, right? But the Queen of Swords is someone who could date, right? But it's a little bit more difficult to get close to her. But in this case, the Queen of Swords kind of just feels like if you're dating again, you're just going to be more attentive to who you choose. So you're going to maybe be someone who uses that sword to cut off connections where you see the red flags early on, not allowing yourself to get too far gone like maybe you did in the past with a bad situation romantically. This could also apply to friendships that you open yourself up to, or family members that may want to come back around. Either way, for this pile, people are getting ready to see you go through a glow up, whether this is your finances, whether this is your career, whether this is a business, whether this is you buying a new vehicle, you moving into your own place, moving out of a toxic environment that kept you in a mental stagnant headspace, whether this is you moving on and maybe opening yourself up to dating more, or simply just going out and enjoying life. Because with the Hermit card, a lot of you are still in this energy, or you have been in this Hermit mode for a while. And with this energy, seeing this energy, it's like now you're going to be more in a fiery, ambitious, assertive energy. But a lot of you are definitely becoming more disciplined with yourself. I feel like this Eight of Cups is like a lot of you realizing that you've had a lot of bad habits that have kept you stuck, or a lot of ways, and this doesn't have to just mean literal bad habits. This could just mean your thinking patterns, or the way that you allow yourself to kind of stay in this moon energy of fear and anxiety, or thinking up the worst situations and scenarios and not really focusing on what can positively come of it. But this year, others are going to perceive you and observe your energy. And as I stated, with the Hermit, you could be going through this transformation behind the scenes, right? So for some of you with this Hermit card, people may observe you in this Hermit energy, kind of focused on yourself, as I stated, really not seeing what's happening behind the scenes for some of you. But then all of a sudden, you show up in this Queen of Swords, Four of Swords, a Chariot energy, where you're more refreshed, your health in every area has recovered a lot. And in the Chariot, now all of a sudden you have a new job. Your finances have improved. You're looking better. You're feeling better. Your body is more toned. Your style of dress has changed. Your confidence is through the roof. So people are going to see you in this Hermit energy for a while, or they have for a while. And this year, it's like you're stepping out. It's like you're stepping back out. Some of you may have had a fear of opening yourself up to connections, or just stepping out into the world again with this Queen of Swords energy, because there's been a fear of drawing in people that may not be great for you, or situations that may not be great, or making decisions to change paths or careers because you don't want to lose what you've built. So some of you have been holding on to old jobs that you don't want to be in, or old careers that don't make you happy, or old connections that don't make you happy, or reflecting on connections and situations that didn't make you happy. But the repressed emotions, fears, and anxiety over these situations have kept you from being able to do better. And you're moving out of that energy, and others are going to see the difference. For some of you, they may see this transformation in real time. For others of you, with this Hermit card and this Four of Swords, they may not, especially because the Queen of Swords energy is very private, very reserved, and very closed off. This is somebody who, kind of keeps her cards close to her chest. This is not someone who wears her heart on her sleeve. And she does this because it's a way to protect herself and what she's created and what she's creating. So a lot of you could be very private and very closed off, which is fine. People don't need to know what you're doing behind the scenes. Okay? Maybe people will speculate. But either way, when all is said and done and the chariot comes out, people are going to see you victorious this year. They're going to see you victorious. They may not know how it happened. May not know when it happened. They may not know how you made it happen. It could feel like it came out of nowhere to these people, but you know what the journey has been. And how they're going to see you and perceive you and observe you is in the chariot, in control, confident, ambitious, driven, without fears, without doubts, taking leaps of faith, changing physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially. I love this energy. I really do. When I first started shuffling and pulling cards and those first four came out, I was kind of nervous. I was kind of nervous because I didn't know where this would go. But I was very relieved when the last three came out. And generally, I do like to pull five, but when that Four of Swords came out and the Chariot came out at the same time as the Queen of Swords, I kept them because it ties together. This is a story. Yeah. There's a spiritual transformation happening. Some of you may have already happened. But this year, people are going to see the difference in you. They're getting ready to see your life transform. And again, for most of you, they may not see it in real time, but they will definitely see the victory, the success, and the freedom. They're going to see and feel the boundaries. They're going to see a level of determination in you and courage and efforts. There's going to be a lot of achievements, or the very beginning of achievements this year for you. And even if this is just you, again, focused on living life and enjoying life, you're taking back control of your life this year, and others are going to see this somehow, some way. They're going to see this. Maybe you'll travel more. Maybe you'll go out more. Maybe they'll find you laughing and dancing more. Maybe some of you will start a hobby that you really love, and it's going to change your energy, because with the Hermit is internal work. And as we transform internally, it affects our external appearance. That's why I'm saying a lot of you will be going through a change in your look. It could simply be your style, your hair, exercising, hobbies that you love to do, starting a new business, starting a new career, dating more, walking away from people, situations, circumstances that have hurt you or kept you on guard and not feeling like you can relax and be at ease. You're finding relief. All your stress and worries this year, based on this, the primary stress and worries that you've been going through that have kept you stuck, they're lifting. You're getting ready to be able to breathe. You're getting ready to be able to rest, take a time out, and recover. And I love that for you. But I'm going to leave the reading there. And of course, if it resonated, please feel free to like and subscribe. You can let me know in the comments if you'd like. And if interested, you may return to my channel. There are other topics, other videos, and other readings there. But other than that, thank you for clicking on this video today. Welcome to your reading pile 2 regarding how will others be viewing and perceiving you this year of 2025. So I've already pre-shuffled and pulled 5 cards. I'm going to identify the cards that came out, and then we will go ahead and get into your message. So the first card is the Page of Wands, followed by the Two of Pentacles. And then we have the Nine of Cups, followed by the Magician. And then the final card out is the Seven of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck energy is the Ace of Cups. So there's a couple of different messages here that we're going to get into. First and foremost, though, the main theme here, the first theme I'm going to get into is this year, there is some sort of a decision or new direction or path that is being taken, and that could, resonate on a different level. For example, here's a couple of examples how this may be going for some of you. For some of you, you may be deciding if you want to go to school or pursue a 9 to 5 or a career path. For some of you, you may be trying to decide between two different majors or two different career paths. For some of you, you may be trying to decide if you want to start a creative endeavor or passion project or business that you really love. And others of you, you could simply be deciding that you don't want to go to school or work a 9 to 5 or corporate job. Maybe you just want to travel and find yourself or explore and really find what really works for you. However, with the Two of Pentacles coming out, whatever decision this is, because that is balance. So maybe you're trying to find balance between what you love and maybe what's required of you. But I do feel like whatever this is that you're pursuing, that you're deciding to do, that you're wanting to do, it is something that brings you joy. It's something that brings you excitement, satisfaction. With the Two of Pentacles, it's kind of signifying that this is something that may require you to make some sacrifices, especially when it comes to your finances. So perhaps whatever decision you're choosing, it is something that you love. It is something that excites you, but maybe it's something that may not make a lot of money early on, and you may have to allocate your resources or find a kind of a juggle between your finances and your responsibilities, or even take a pay cut depending on what this is. For others of you, you're mostly focused on what fills you up because we have the Nine of Cups at the center, and then at the bottom of the deck we have the Ace of Cups. So for actually all of you, you're focused on what makes you happy. This year others are viewing and perceiving you as someone who's focused on your own dreams, your own goals, what you want for yourself, what makes you happy at the end of the day, what you wake up and you're excited to do. Whether this is something that makes a lot of money early on or not, you're focused on just creating the life, the career, pursuing the degree that you want for yourself. Because we have the Magician out here, and the Magician is about manifestation. It's about action. It's about power and confidence of knowing that you can plant the seeds and take the necessary inspired action to create the life that you want, and you're confident that you can make this happen. There's no fear, there's no doubt. No matter what anyone says, you know that you can make your dreams come true. You know that you can, be happy in whatever decision or pursuit that you're embarking on. And then with the Seven of Pentacles, this is about long-term perspective view. This is about having patience. And when you pair it with the Magician card, this is about having patience in creating the life you want and pursuing the dreams that you want and knowing that they can bring in harvest, waiting for the fruits of your labor, seeing the potential in the work or the direction or path that you're choosing and seeing it as necessary. However, the Seven of Wands did show itself when I first started shuffling, and that's the energy of having to stand your ground and defend yourself. Okay. Um, Now, the fact that we're asking how others are viewing you and perceiving you, and we're seeing that they're viewing you as someone pursuing something. The Page of Wands is a youthful energy. So maybe I'm getting the vibe, and this may resonate for some of you, or it may resonate for all of you. But I do get the vibe that whatever this new beginning is with this Ace of Cups, this Page of Wands, whatever this idea you have, whatever this journey is, whatever this direction or path you're choosing, I feel like there are some people who don't agree with it. I feel like there are others who may feel like it's a waste of time. It's not going to make you a lot of money. They may feel like you're going to regret it. When it's the Page of Wands, it's youthful energy. So again, they may feel like you're naive, like you're being impulsive, because the Page of Wands energy can be viewed as impulsive. They may view you as impulsive. It's not really thinking clearly. It's not really thinking maturely. It's not really looking at the long-term perspective with the Seven of Pentacles, and feeling like you're not really seeing things clearly or seeing how long it may take for you to actually reach success. And they're viewing you as someone who doesn't care, right? Especially because with the Seven of Wands, that's successful, competition. That's you successfully fighting off others and standing your ground and belief system and what you desire and what you want for yourself. And we do have the magician. And the magician, again, is in their power. This is assertive. This is you focused on what you want. The page of wands as well. Wands is fiery, passionate energy. You have an idea, you have a plan, you're going to embark on that plan. It doesn't matter how anyone else feels. But I feel like they're seeing you as someone who is maybe making a decision that they don't feel is in your best interest. There could be some disagreement and some conflict, but they're seeing you as someone who doesn't care. They're seeing you as pursuing this with passion, with vigor, with that page of wands, focused on this with the magician card, and seeing things in a bigger perspective. Now, for some of you, with this ace of cups at the bottom, I this is just a side note for some of you, whatever this passionate project or goal or path you're deciding on, it may lead you to a new beginning in love, right? Because I feel like for some of you, you pursuing your passions and being in this passionate, excited energy, especially with this nine of cups, of being excited and happy and joyous in your decision, it's like it draws in a passionate soulmate. It draws in somebody that matches that love because you're finding and focused on your own self-love with this nine of cups. What you love, work that you love, a life and environment and being surrounded by people that you love is what you're focused on building for yourself. And because you're in that energy and you're in that passionate, fiery energy with that page of wands and that magician card, for some of you, it may bring in a new partner, and you could even potentially meet this partner and work, right? You may have similar interests. So that's just a side message. But I do feel like there is a decision here. I feel like you're trying to balance out what you're wanting to do and still managing your abundance, still managing the money that you have. And again, I just feel like maybe this year you're being viewed as someone who's being impulsive. You're being viewed as someone who's not thinking clearly. Others now, maybe not everybody around you is viewing you this way. Some people, for some of you, there may be people viewing you this way or having this perspective, but they're not speaking up about it, right? They're just keeping their thoughts to themselves because they see how passionate, excited, and happy you are about this. But with the Seven of Wands energy having showed itself earlier when I first started shuffling, I do feel like for a majority of you, if not all of you, yeah, there is someone or a group of people that are very vocal and honest. Some of them could be pleasant about it, and others of them could be more controlling and bossy and domineering about their opinion. But with the Page of Wands, this is not somebody that is gonna really follow other people's direction for them. The Page of Wands is somebody who has their own ideas, they have their own dreams, they have their own goals, and they're gonna basically create and pave and follow their own path, their own journey, because the Page of Wands is focused on their joy, their excitement. They're focused on living their best life. And with the Magician and the Page of Wands, they're focused on creating their best life. They don't want to live with regrets. There's no doubts. There's no fears with this energy. And I think that could be what may be concerning some people around you and maybe that's why they see you as impulsive or what have you, because there are no doubts and fears. And they're having doubts and fears, and maybe they're projecting that onto you, but they don't have your vision. With the Seven of Pentacles, this is again looking in the long term, seeing the potential in what you're doing. With the Nine of Cups, you feel this passion and this desire. You feel and see the vision of what you desire, where you're going, and the decisions you're making. You see where it's taking you or where it could take you. You're wanting to, for some of you, just want to explore different options and different avenues and try different things out before you settle on one direction and path. For others of you, you're trying to find a balance, or you're just having to make a sacrifice, but you're fine with that sacrifice, even if the other people around you or some of the people around you are not. So, how people are perceiving and viewing you is following your own path, paving your own path despite how other people feel, focused on creating the life and the dreams and goals for yourself, focused on following your own purpose and your own path. For some of you, you may also be deciding this year to kind of sacrifice love and romance to focus on your career because the Nine of Cups is a single energy. And then the Page of Wands is usually also a single energy. So, and then we have the Ace as well, which is the one. So I do feel like some of you may be sacrificing romance or dating or what have you to really just focus on your vision for your life. And as I stated earlier, for some of you, this path may lead you to a Ace of Cups, especially because we have the Nine of Cups out here, and the nine, as I stated, is the self, right? But when you pair the Nine of Cups plus the one, which is the Ace of Cups, this is a 10. 10 of Cups is when you have a happy family, a happy home life, happy career, you're joyous, you have your wishes coming true. So I do feel like for a number of you, some of you, you will maybe find your 10 of Cups, their partner of your dreams in this journey. And maybe that could, and maybe you may know intuitively, or even if you're not conscious of this, that this is leading you to the right person to help you find ultimate wish fulfillment. But others don't know that because they don't have your vision. Okay. Now, with the Nine of Cups coming out here as well, this is the wishes coming true card. So you are focused on making your own wishes come true. You know what you want for yourself. And maybe it's taking you some time to start out on this plan because the Page of Wands is still the planning process. This is the ideas. For some of you, this could also be that there's an offer that comes in because this is the energy of exciting messages and offers. So maybe there's an offer that comes in, or there's some sort of a letter or notice or opportunity that comes in, and you take quick, immediate action towards it without really considering, right? And maybe it's school, or maybe it's just you enjoying life. Again, there's a decision for some of you that needs to be made. For others of you, you've made your decision and you're ready to make the sacrifices necessary to create what you want and to build and start and enjoy life. You're choosing to live your life the way you want this year, and the people around you are observing you in that energy. And there's nothing wrong with that. And based on these cards, again, I don't feel like you're really hung up on how people are feeling about this. I don't. For some of you, maybe, right? Maybe that's why that Two of Pentacles is out here of needing to decide and trying to strike a balance, or maybe trying to compromise. But for a majority of you, I just feel like you're in this free spirited energy. I feel like you're freeing yourself from being attached or in your head or focused on what other people want for you. And you're more focused on what you want for yourself. Okay. So you're very much in independent energy this year. You're focused on pouring into your own cup. You're focused on creating your own happiness. You're focused on enjoying life your way, the way that you choose. And again, as long as you're willing and ready to make the necessary sacrifices for that, I feel like, people are observing that that's all that seems to matter to you. And it is. Technically, it is. Okay. So I am going to leave the reading there. And of course, if it resonated, please feel free to like and subscribe. You can let me know in the comments if you choose. And if interested, you may return to my channel. There are other reading, other topics, and videos there as well. But other than that, thank you for clicking on this video today. Welcome to your reading pile 3 regarding how will others be viewing and perceiving you in this year of 2025. So I've already pre-shuffled and pulled 5 cards. I'm going to identify the 5 cards that came out, and then we will go ahead and get into the message. So the first card is the Eight of Swords, followed by the Five of Cups. And then we have the Ten of Swords, followed by the Judgment card. And then the final card out is the Ace of Wands. Bottom of the deck energy is the Fool card. So this year, others will be viewing and perceiving you as someone who is starting over. With the Ace of Wands at the end and the Fool card at the bottom, the Ace of Wands is about a passionate new beginning. The start of or a birth of something new, something that's exciting and fun. This could be just you having a new beginning in life where you're just learning to enjoy life again and start a new journey. For others of you, this is a new business or passion project. This could also be like the beginning of a new passionate and spicy, lustful relationship, right? For others of you, like I said, this could just be you starting over or getting a job that you're passionate and joyous about, that you love doing. And then with the Fool card at the bottom, this is the energy again of a new beginning. And this is you taking a leap of faith. This is you finding yourself becoming more optimistic about life and about the journey of life, trusting in the unknown, trusting that things are going to work out for you no matter what's ahead. You're trusting that things are going to always direct you, back on the right path, and just finding yourself wanting to live in the moment and enjoy the journey, not so much focused on the end goal or stuck in the past failures. However, when I do look at your cards, what's leading up to this new beginning that others are viewing you in and perceiving you in is something very difficult that you have had to overcome. Either you've overcome this in your recent past, or this is something you're overcoming right now. because we do have the Eight of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Judgment card starting out your reading. And the Eight of Swords is being stuck, unable to move, having fear, anxiety, doubts. Usually this is like a mental cage that we put ourselves in when we're in Eight of Swords energy. This is kind of maybe tricking ourselves or perceiving, having our own unconscious perception or conscious perception that there's no way forward, there's no way things will change, there's no way to shift things. It could also be the energy of having control issues, right? Someone not wanting to release control, wanting to control the outcome, wanting things to happen in the way that you want them to happen, or finding it difficult to accept endings, finding it difficult to accept when things don't work out the way that you expected them to, or putting time and energy into something that kind of falls away. Because you do have the Ten of Swords at the center of the read, which is painful endings. This could be a divorce, a breakup, the end of a job, the loss of a job that you've put a lot of energy into, the failure of a business or creative endeavor or passion project that you've invested your time into. This could be the ending of a living situation. You know, that you may, in the Eight of Swords, this could mean that you stayed in something longer than necessary, where you didn't want to move. You felt restrained and you felt stuck there because maybe you had already invested so much into this or this situation, relationship, or whatever this is, that moving forward took a lot out of you, right? The idea of having to start over and wanting to stay and make things work. It's like you're releasing control, because with the full card at the bottom, this is like releasing control and allowing things to unfold the way they're supposed to. But with the Five of Cups, this is the energy of grief, right? It's coming out after the Eight of Swords. So it's like you're grieving something that you had to walk away from, something that ended, something that fell apart. This is kind of giving the energy of like a tower moment. So it's like grieving the past, grieving the end of a connection, grieving the loss of a job, grieving a financial situation. It's just something that there may have been a betrayal, there may have been a breakup, but whatever this is, you call judgment or you will be, because the judgment card comes out after the Ten of Swords. After this painful ending, you get the judgment card where there's the death and a rebirth. You're shifting gears. There's some sort of transformation here. You're finally putting the past behind you. You're finally allowing yourself to live again. You're finally allowing yourself to open up your heart again. Whether this is the Ace of Wands where you're having a new passionate beginning in a relationship, whether there is a new passion project or career or business that you want to start, whether this is you finding a new, living situation that you're excited about, or a new car that you love. Whatever this new beginning is, it is something you're going to take a leap of faith on, and you're just going to trust things to work out for you. Now, I will say that this could have been a long time coming, because the energy in the beginning of this reading is quite heavy, I will be honest. But the Ace of Wands at the end and the Full card at the bottom, this is how people are going to be seeing you and perceiving you this year, as somebody who is finally coming out of this dark energy. Finally, somebody that's coming out of this stuck energy. Finally, somebody that is ready and willing to embark on something new. So there may be a shift in your energy where maybe people are perceiving this new beginning because now you're smiling more. Or maybe, like I said, some of you are dating more and you're opening up to passionate new beginnings in romance. Some of you, they may see you picking up new hobbies or traveling more, or going out and exploring more. There's just more of an optimistic, more confident, happy-go-lucky energy that's coming in, and people are noticing this shift. They're no longer seeing, or they will no longer be seeing you in this Eight of Swords energy of feeling frustrated and constrained and restrained, and this Five of Swords energy of grief and loss and sadness. And this Ten of Swords of feeling like, you know, all is lost. A lot of you have felt like you hit rock bottom. And I think what's happening is that there's more of an epiphany moment of realizing that if you are at rock bottom, or if you did feel like you've hit rock bottom, the only direction to go is up, right? The only way up is up. And I feel like that's what's happening here. So people are seeing a shift in you. There was quite a bit of Pentacles energy that did show during the shuffling process. So for some of you, this, as I stated, this could be finances, or this could signify that a lot of you are refocusing your energy on your finances, refocusing your energy on your career, your dreams, your goal, but maybe taking your time this time, maybe taking your time on these goals and these dreams so that you can build something that lasts long, or even taking your time on investing in love and a new romantic endeavor or relationship because you want it to be something that is strong and it grows slowly so that it can last the test of time. But whatever this energy is, you're coming out of a dark period. You're coming out of feeling like you've hit rock bottom. You're coming out of feeling like everything falls apart. You're coming out of this energy of needing to feel like you have to control everything or you need everything to work out or you're so focused on the end goal. You're finding yourself living in the moment and enjoying the journey, finding joy in the journey, finding excitement, satisfaction in the journey, being confident in how things are going to unfold, being confident in the journey of life, whatever this new beginning is. You're going to find yourself enjoying the ride to the top and not so much rushing to the top and getting frustrated when things go too slow or when they fall apart and you have to start over. But being grateful that you have the opportunity to have a new beginning in love or in finances or in your career or in business or in a new living situation or just in life. Okay. But I am going to leave the reading there. And of course, if it resonated, please feel free to like and subscribe. You can let me know in the comments if you choose. And if interested, you may return to my channel. There are other readings, other topics, and other videos there. But other than that, thank you so much for clicking on this video today.